What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So this AMC situation is very, very tricky for a lot of people because they're wondering what's going on with this position, what's happening if you're removed from the news, um, from what has happened within the stock market, right? Maybe you're over to crypto, or maybe you just haven't been looking at your AMC, just waiting for the day that things absolutely take off. Now, some people coming to go see the AMC is at a level above $10 or above $15 or something like that. They're very, very excited to see the price at those levels, not knowing exactly how it got there. But knowing of what it actually did may create a little bit more panic, and it already has created some panic. Now, I'm upset that I couldn't really cover a ton during last week because I was just on vacation. So I apologize for not being here to discuss what's happening to AMC and what should be the move. Now, I haven't made any move because I felt like those moves end up creating even more panic than what you should be able to do, especially as somebody that has a personality or has a channel or a following on YouTube and various platforms. You don't want to create any type of panic that's there, but you also want to protect your overall position. But if you really do believe in this position, then you definitely have a way of protecting it by knowing that it's going to get back up to the levels that you believe it's going to get to, what your value is worth. Now, let's talk about AMC. Let's go through what has happened and also look at some of the big numbers when it comes to short interest and understand how much has been shorted and what's the reason why we have seen those shorts come through. Now, guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, that link is also down below. Both links are down below. And if you guys want to become a member of this channel, there is a membership down below where you can become a member and just show your support for the channel in a big way. It does mean a lot to do so. It helps me create more content, create more videos, and give you guys more information. So let's talk about this. So let's just jump right into this article. So AMC stock drops after reverse split takes effect. Now, reverse split, for anybody, when they see the title reverse split, it's never really the best thing because historically we haven't seen reverse splits go in more of a positive manner, right? Reverse splits mean that you're trying to limit the amount of stocks that you do have or shares that you have available by increasing the value of what those actually are, right? So you're doing kind of that reverse. Instead of splitting and decreasing the value of each individual share, you're increasing the value of those shares. Now, increasing the value of those shares, a lot of times you see it tank really, really hard. Whether it's right before or during that day, you'll see a continuation where people weren't aware of the reverse split that's happening. And we technically have seen that. So AMC stock drops after reverse split takes place. So let's see. After the split, AMC shares were down about 25% midway through the trading day, with volume at 5 times normal levels. The split means investors in the movie theater circuit get 1 share for every 10 shares they previously held, with the share price rising automatically as a result. Reverse splits are generally viewed as potentially risky moves by companies in needs to revive the price of their stock. AMC shares had been in the range of the $2 range in the recent days. Factoring in the split, they are now above $14. Investors have continued to express worries about being diluted by the ape swap, which also has a factor of dilution that's in there. When COVID shut down in the theaters for months, AMC became one of a handful of meme stocks boosted by a surge of retail investors who used Reddit to coordinate their holdings in distressed legacy companies. Once primarily under the control of a private equity firm, AMC's shareholder base is now dominated by individuals, which doesn't typically happen, and that's why it created so much strength within it. While the meme stock phenomenon helped AMC avoid the fate of of rivals like Regal Cinema parent Cineworld and others driven into bankruptcy. CEO Adam Aron has recently issued public warnings about liquidity concerns. The company has a hefty total debt load, about 9.5 billion. So it's been pretty hard road, and that's what I've been saying is that AMC survival it is all that matters to us, right? And I know a lot of people, all that matters to them is their gains. They want to see their gains. They want to hold their gains. They don't want any dilution. If they have that, then they're really happy. But what should matter is AMC survival, because no matter if you don't have that dilution and they find that they're shutting their doors, they have serious issues, then it's a bigger problem, right? For you, for your money, for AMC's existence. And we don't want that, right? Maybe your investment is in jeopardy in the beginning if they find a way to add shares and, dilute the position. I mean, if they do that, then you have the survival of AMC. So at least you don't have the complete tanking or bankruptcy of the company, which means the shorts end up winning. In one scenario, you have a chance. In another scenario, you don't. So I'm in favor of survival of the business and finding a way to do that, especially knowing that they have a $9.5 billion debt total. That's an issue. And seeing where the revenue is and what the bottom line is and how revenue has increased, but overall net income, yes, has increased as well, but still is at more of a negative than it is a positive. We have an issue. So you need to find a way to get that back, AMC back on their feet. And the way of doing that is a form of dilution. So I wanted to show you exactly where AMC is, and I will show you that in a couple of seconds. But I also wanted to go into the short score, which has sort of decreased a little bit. It was at 90 and now is at 89. We're still seeing about 26% that is short interest of free float, knowing that you have a large amount that's there. But also knowing that there was a reverse split coming, it makes sense why you would see a decent amount of shorts. So let me exit out of this. You do see that over the last day, we saw about 29% shorts. That's because before we saw 68% and 62%, 57, 64, 61, 60, 64, 67. So there's a lot of shorts that are going through. And the reason being is because they know what's coming, which is the reverse split. And reverse splits aren't really that positive, even though you're kind of betting against it and you know that it's going to decrease. It's also going to move those short positions as well. And we've seen it decrease. So the thing is that people are profiting off of the short side of it because of this negative news that has happened. But honestly, it could be something that helps the survival of the business. So anyways, let's go over to AMC Stock on Webull. If you guys want to know what this platform is, it is Webull. Link is in the description. If you sign up, you get free stocks and all that stuff. And that's always great. Now, before this, I held about, I think it was 2,000 or no, it was 1,300 shares. So it was 10-1 split. So it basically takes away a zero of what I had. So instead of 1,300, I now have 130 AMC shares at a whopping value of $215. Sounds ridiculous, but reverse split, having some form of dilution does, dilute your position, and it makes it more difficult, for you to get up to some of these prices that you need to get to. But having any type of splits mainly just tells you have to get up to a certain, overall market cap, right? And the market cap stays the same with a reverse split or a split. You just need to get to those levels. Now, I need to get to a $215 price at the current levels. Once we see a form of dilution that happens there with a conversion, now we're seeing, a 10%, drop in the overall position down to about $12.89, seeing the previous close at $14.37 and seeing the lowest price today of $12.66, again with about triple the amount of what the average volume is, right? The average volume that we've seen is about 4.4 million, seeing about 16 million today with the reversed shares that are out there, reverse split that's actually out there. So Anyways, I don't think it's necessarily a major concern to me, because what matters to me is the survival of the business, being able to generate the revenue that you wanted to generate, and also understanding how to increase that overall net profit, decrease expenses, increase revenues. We want to see that happen and find a way to pay off debts. They haven't found a way to get to that level yet. I mean, with more moviegoers and all that stuff, yes, but they haven't found a way to get to that level yet. As you can see within, the year over year numbers, you're seeing 1.3 billion that's happening in revenue here, which is the most that we've seen in the last years. Are we looking at quarterly? I wanted to do annually. So 3.9 or almost $4 billion has happened over 2022 versus the 2.5. So if we scroll down here, and we look at just net income, before extra items, we're seeing about a $973 million loss. That's their overall net income, $973 million loss that is happening right there. So honestly, I want to see so much more. So you're looking at a net income here in 2023. 6/30/2023, you're seeing a net income where it's actually a decent size improvement, right? Seeing total net income before taxes at $9 million. It's not negative, not like previous years, negative 233 million. So it's an improvement. And that's what we want to see, is the survival of the business. And we see that survival of the business, the shorts back off, we end up seeing a larger increase. AMC is worth a hell of a lot more. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about AMC. Are you upset about this move? I'm sure you are. But let me know where your positive thoughts are as well as your negative thoughts. I want to know where your head is. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.